right, these showers continue to move through the area, even with a little bit of storm activity associated with it, but it tracks away from Prairie du Chien now. That is now backing down and getting into some lighter showers on the way for them. As far as La Crosse is concerned, we have a little bit of that activity trying to pick up a little bit, but slowly but surely, as you can see, it is also kind of moving northward out of the region, going towards Sparta. So Sparta may have a little bit of light showers going into areas by Black River Falls as well. Tomorrow, everybody's in it, possibly. We have a marginal risk for severe weather. That is a low risk for severe weather, and that is statewide. We'll get into Friday, and we're looking at a slight risk of severe weather. That carries all the way up from the northern portions. You get all the way north of La Crosse, going to Winona, Black River Falls, Eau Claire, and then the northern portion of the state down to the south with La Crosse in it. You're looking at all the way down to Prairie du Chien, a low risk for severe weather. So that's twice for La Crosse, getting into a marginal risk of severe weather. Highs for Wednesday. We're on the cooler side of things, especially as you go farther south along I-90. You're looking at temperatures in the 70s. Most of those numbers were in the 80s yesterday. You pick up an 80 or so by Eau Claire, as well as in Ladysmith, and they're still holding on to slightly a little bit on the warmer side there. We'll go right back into it as you go into the rainfall that continues on today to finish out. It breaks down, goes into maybe a spotty shower or two if possible, going to the 8 o'clock hour. So that's the next batch that's possibly coming in. We have a few other rounds that are coming in, but they fail to cross the river and they fall short. Clearing skies going into Thursday or into Thursday morning, and then we still see a few light showers trying to sweep by, most of which by Ladysmith, turning into storm activity by Green Bay. Then after that, by the 8 p.m. hour at night for Thursday, another shower into storm going into areas right by Eau Claire, and then continue to sweep back down southward to Winona as we go all the way down to Black River Falls and, of course, Marshfield. That continues to finish out going to the midnight hour with a few more overnight storms popping back again. These are these ridge riders that are going to be pushing in from a ridge of high pressure, kind of moving in this warm air, and of course, and a shower and thunderstorm activity in the forecast. This goes all the way to sunrise for tomorrow and continues on all the way into about the 10 o'clock hour, possibly sweeping out just before the noon hour down to the south. We'll carry over through the remainder of Friday, and you're looking at the possibility of this holding on to at least an inch or so for the northern portion of the area by Ladysmith, to a half an inch by Eau Claire, about a half an inch for La Crosse and Winona, and down to the south, 3/4 of an inch of rainfall in the forecast. A little bit breezy going into tomorrow, into Friday, excuse me, with winds from 33 to 43 miles per hour. And then they'll break down, holding on to conditions to be on the mild side today, going all the way up to hot and hazy for the weekend. In fact, for the weekend, we could see a heat index of 104 degrees. My goodness, that would put us in an extreme caution risk for heat stroke in some other cases like that, where you could get into the heat index ranging from 103 to 109 for both days, carrying over to an alert day because of that. And then we're seeing highs of 97 to 96 degrees with storm activity starting the beginning of next week into possibly Thursday. Back to you.
All right, Art, turn it on up indeed. Thank you.